Kia tau te aroha no me te rangi Māria, kei rongi a tātou katoa.
Ena mana, ena tēnei te mihi kia koutou. Ministers and members of Parliament, past and present, fellow mayors and councillors, past and present, especially Sir Bob Parker, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, together with all the dignitaries and to the HMNZS Canterbury, which is in port today as it was 10 years ago. I stand alongside Dr. Te Marito Opoko of Te Ngāi to welcome you to Oimanawa, the Canterbury Earthquakes National Memorial on the 10th anniversary of the earthquake. The bereaved family members and those whose injuries or trauma caused that day have created scars, seen and unseen. And I acknowledge those who came to rescue people with courage and compassion. We have all been moved by the stories we have heard and seen. In the lead up to today. Dream of this service, including those who were planning to be with us in Christchurch, but sadly could not be here for this very special anniversary. I especially wanted to mention all the Japanese family members who I last year met in Japan and who so wanted to be here. We are forever connected by this tragedy, and we do not forget you even when we are apart. You are with us in spirit. As the memorial wall states, we remember those who died, those who were hurt, and those who experienced loss. And to those who supported us. Together we are stronger. He invites us to walk towards the future with our eyes on the past. For me, this reminds us of the importance of learning the lessons of that day so that the world we live in is a safer and better place. That is how we honour the memory of all that was lost a decade ago and build a legacy for the future. And as we look to our future, we can always be reassured by the way our communities came together and continue to come together, and the love and support we receive from around New Zealand and across the world. We feel that today and are grateful indeed. It is this compassion and humanity that... Finally, I would like to acknowledge the Quake Families Trust, who have contributed so much over the past 10 years to keep the memories of their loved ones alive and who help us come together on each anniversary of February the 22nd, 2011. I invite Professor Man Alkazi. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa.
Kia ora. To thank you all for being here with us. Ten years ago, that changed the lives of several. We remember our loved ones who we lost. We express our feelings and sorrow on this special Memorial Day at this special memorial place. We remember spend with our loved ones who we miss dearly. It is hard to realize that our loved ones who we share the beautiful memories with became the memories. I realize that a special bond have been established between our family and a special friendship have been formed between families irrespective of their culture and country of origin. That our loved ones create 185 lives lost, thousands injured and traumatized. Today commemorate 10 years of injustice and mistreatment. Today remind us of our responsibility to make sure we learn from this tragic experience and honor those lovely people we lost by ensuring their dreams are kept alive. In difficult times and to support each other.
Saman Al-Kaizi and Elizabeth Carrero. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wait those who lost their lives and all those whose lives were changed forever. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Delegation, I welcome Her Excellency the Right Honourable Dame Patsy Reddy, Governor-General of New Zealand, the Right Honourable Jacinda Ardern, Prime Minister of New Zealand, ministers and other parliamentarians, Selwyn Dan Gordon, Hurunui District Mayor Marie Black, Sir Bob and Lady Parker, and councillors, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, representatives of the emergency services, the families and friends of those whose names are engraved on this memorial, and everyone who has gathered here today. Otautahi welcomes you. I now invite representatives of the first responders and representatives of the international communities to read the names of the 185 people who lost their lives on February the 22nd, 2011. The names will be read as they are inscribed on the memorial wall.
Joseph Joe Tiho Payo. Lisa Patricia Willems. Jaden David Harris. Rachel Elizabeth Conley. Homan. Jamie Robert McDowell Gilbert. Moore and Tanisha Gail Rose Prattley.
Christopher Smitty Patrick Smith, Donald Ashby Cowie, Andrew Christian Ross Craig, Owen Thomas McKenna, Offa Benjamin Mizrahi, Offa Levy, Gabi Engel, Linda Isabel Arnold, Jennifer Ann Donaldson,
Graham and Joan Weald, Melissa and Neil.
Baxter Warwick Gowland, Catherine McNichol Lunny, Patrick John Coop, Jane Marie Alberts, Amanda Jane Hooper née Christie, Kerry Stewart Bird, Milani Jane Brown née Gentle, John Barry Craig Barry, Kelly Lynn Maynard née Hallicker, Helen Margaret Chambers, John Joseph J.J. O'Connor, Adam Stephen Fisher,
Blair James O'Connor, Estelle Marie Cullen, Emma Shahar Riddin, Julie Catherine Wong, Michael Stewart Coulter Stiant, Adrian A.D. Meredith, Philip Leslie Jane Thompson, Linda Rosemary Parker, Nina Jane Bishop, Marion Isabella McCurdy Hilbers née Berry, Diane Mary Faulkner,
Beverly Faye Kennedy née Greenfell, Elizabeth Jane Grant, Teresa McLean née Elms, Heather Mar Bar Alani, Janet Dawn Miller, Chris Gerard Bell, Dr. Alan Alexander Sinclair, Susan Lynn Selway, Pamela Marie Bryan, Kyle Brandon Jack Midgley.
Shin Su Didam Yaman, Joanna Claire Didam née Beveridge, Isaac James Thompson, Joanne May Giles, Samuel Reese Gibb, Reese Frank Brookbanks, Murray John Wood, Stephen Robert Wright, Andrew James Llewellyn Bishop, Donna Mary Manning née Gardner, Ho Si Wen, Mandy Jane Uriel, Susan
Matthew Matty Lyle Beaumont, Sean Lucas, Valerie Volnov, Elsa Torres de Frood, Tiataki Tairakina, Brian Warrington, Cristiano Caraz, Deborah Ann Roberts, Tamara Leah Harker, Dr. Tamara Savetanova,
Evie Jane Boholst Cabonilas, Imabel Cabahog Anoba, Rhea May Sumalpong, Jewel Jose Francisco, Ezra May Sabayton Midale, John Christopher Villegas Chua, Valkin Descalsota Bensurto, Mary Louise Ann Bantilio Amantilio, Lalaine Colado Agatep, Erica Avir Reyes Nora.
Li Xinhong, Erica.
周小丽、冷经验、李德乐、赖长、张维宇、静曼、李婉菊、
王涛、陈阳 Sunny、王丽敏、蔡玉、徐玲玲
100万春樹、北川康弘、浜崎由紀、今岡敏子、土橋飛鳥、鈴木陽子、畑由美子、早坂美希、平玉野弘子、日向理香、櫻井
ひふみ、川畑京子、平内よし子、堀田めぐみ、作田さや、蓮本祐樹、金丸佳代、菊田沙織、村上恵美、山谷美奈、内平ゆりか、横田咲、石黒智樹、新井まりな、
นางสาวฤทยาเหลืองสุรพีสกุลนางสาววันเพ็ญปรีกลางนางสาวจิตราไวยทยธาดาพงศ์นางสาวสิริพันธ์วงบุญงามนางสาวธนิดาเลี้ยงช่างสาวให้
Yu Na On, Yu Gilfon, Elizabeth Ann Sinclair, Stephen Andrew Cochrane, Steve, Jeff Palisa Sand, Gregory James Tobin, Marielle Falado, Ross Henry Bush, Maureen Valerie Fletcher, Scott William Emerson Lucy, Paul Clarence Dunlop, Neil Glynn Stocker, Natasha Sarah Hadfield, Betty Irene Dixon,
Jaden Brighton Andrews Howland, Pamela Christina Barkle, Desley Ann Thompson, Neville Caldwell, Wei Fung Lau, Beverly May and Earl Nicholas Stick, Iris Botting, Owen Morris Wright, Rita Ann Stewart.
you feel sorry. Of words we left unsaid. Release your pain. Forgive yourself. I took with me and left my love for you. So now I know some time has passed. Ask of you to those you love out loud.
And I would make me proud. Those little that would better on